Well, if you thought I was going to have an easy day today,
select either the adult or
think
junior
again.
questions here.
Fail to predict a single one in 12 games plus 12 for 12.
You've chosen to answer the adult questions.
This goes out till I get a question wrong, or if I do it, I do it all over again.
As quickly as possible. Here's the first question for $100.
Okay, first question. Earning for the Beatles was the what? Fab 4, Famous 5, Super 6, Secret 7. Head the Fab 4.
A correct answer to kick off with. Well done.
$200.
Take a look at question 2. It's for
$200. A Shakespeare play is much ado about something, anything, nothing, TV. Much ado about nothing.
Well
182. 182 in a row so far.
The next question is worth $300
now.
Here it comes.
An atoll is ringed like Coral Island enclosing a what? River, mountain, desert, lagoon. That's lagoon.
It's the correct answer. Okay, the next question is for $500. Take a look.
Your friends and relatives are known as your what? Kith and kin, Kath and Kim, Kath and Ken, Kof and Kon. That's Kith and kin.
It's the correct answer.
184.
You are one question away from your first milestone. Get this right, and you'll be guaranteed $1,000.
It's for 185. What does the word penultimate mean? The last one, the next one, the last but one, the first one. That's the last but one.
Well done, you're right. Great, you are guaranteed a check for $1,000, but I don't want you to give up just yet. Let's shake things up a bit now by introducing a few pictures into the questions. A brand new experience for this special Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You might as well play the next question. It's worth $2,000. The famous Le Mans motor race runs for how many hours? 12, 24, 36, 48.
It's 24 hours of Le Mans.
Well done. It's the
Not
correct
just like
answer.
I'm doing a 12-hour race right now, because good lord.
You're up to question 7. It's worth $4,000. You don't have to play, but here comes the question.
4,000 now.
Which of these spacecraft exploded shortly after takeoff in 1986, killing all of its crew? Challenger, Endeavour, Discovery, Columbia.
That's a Challenger explosion.
Very well done.
That's December 7th. That's December 7th.
The next question is worth $8,000, but you'll drop $3,000 if you get it wrong. Here it comes.
Okay. Halfway point for this attempt.
Actor John Wayne starred in which of these classic westerns? High Noon, Pale Rider, Shane.
That's Stagecoach.
Well done,
188.
that's right. We're starting to play for some serious money now. This question is worth $16,000, but if you get it wrong, you'll lose $7,000. Here it comes.
16,000.
Which of these countries had 3 kings in the 14th century called Robert? Scotland, Wales, England, Ireland.
That's Scotland.
Good answer. Things are going well. Okay, this is where you can guarantee yourself $32,000. Of course, if you get it wrong, you'll drop back to just $1,000. Take as long as you
for
need.
190, sir.
Here comes the question. What is the world's oldest republic? France, Greece, San Marino, Switzerland.
Oldest Republic, shittiest football team, San Marino.
Congratulations. That is the right answer. You're doing very, very well. Fantastic. I can now write you out a check for $32,000 guaranteed. It's picture questions all the way now. You might as well have a go at question number 11. For $64,000, you've got nothing to lose.
64,000.
And here it comes. In 2000, the man in the middle became owner of which Formula One team? Arrows, Jordan, Minardi, Sauber.
Everyone's favorite angry Australian, Paul Stoddard Minardi.
You're really in the money now. That is the correct answer. This question is worth $125,000. There's no time limit.
At 25 now.
All Olympic rowing events are raced over what distance? 1,000 metres, 2,000 metres, 3,000 metres, 4,000.
It'd be 2,000 meters.
Fantastic. That's the correct answer. Right, you've done brilliantly so far. The next question is number 13 out of 15. It is worth $250,000. We're talking about some huge sums of money here, $250,000. So make sure you take your time and think carefully
250 now.
before you answer. What is the name of the famous painting? The Warning, the Scream, the Surprise, the Shout.
I'm gonna scream by a scream. 193. I'm gonna number nines again.
Okay, you are now just 2 questions away from becoming a virtual millionaire. If you get this question wrong, you will drop all the way back to $32,000. You're playing for serious amounts of money now, so be very, very careful. Here comes question number 14. What was this famous pop
Andy
artist's
Warhol.
original name? Andrew Holwa, Andrew Howler, Andrew Warhola, Andrew
Warhol, Andy Warhol.
That is the right answer. You are playing superbly.
This is basically irrelevant like it was yesterday. This is basically irrelevant. 1 in 5 odds. I don't really care if I get it right. Or no. I really don't care.
Well, congratulations.
Gale of India. Gale of India.
So
Why not? Gale of India.
14 questions correct, so just one more to win $1 million. I've got to remind you that if you get it wrong, you would drop a mammoth $468,000. Hardly bears thinking about that. So
like I said, I have to Gale of India. It really doesn't matter because it's 1 in 5 odds, so...
This structure is known as the Gateway of where? Egypt, South Africa, Turkey, India.
Unfortunately, it's a game late. Gale of India. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, it's 1 in 5, so... So it means that the day will continue. Even though it was 1 in 5 odds, yeah. 20% odds are better, or you gotta keep on going.
Congratulations, you are a virtual millionaire. You played a magnificent game and answered all 15 questions correctly. Well done.
John Carpenter, 293, my 13th for the session, about 2 for the row, and you might be wondering...
Very well done, and thanks for playing.
But sadly, odds were 1 in 5 that one, and this was the 13th attempt, so that means... Doesn't count. It does not count. Yeah. The ride never ends. Yep, the ride never ends.